Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I've got my student Awais with me. He's had about 12 hours of lessons and we've covered basically a few roads. We've done forward bay, reverse bay, and we're just looking at general driving, and we was going to add in the dual carriageway driving today. And we're still practicing the gears and etc. So let's see how he gets on today. Say hi, you're on camera. Alright, okay, so when you set yourself, we're gonna drive off. We'll go left at the end of the road. Excellent blind spot check there. And signal, so that's it. So how have you been away? It's good? First 5 minutes is always a little bit tricky, so nice and easy. Get yourself back into it. Take your time. Remember, you're allowed to make mistakes. Okay. So we were looking at your gear changes as well.
Yeah.
And you know, keeping it in the right gears and etc. You haven't been on a dual carriageway before, so we're just gonna look at introducing it to you. The one that we're going to is a 50 mile per hour one.
Yeah.
And generally, you know, the normal driving lanes are left lanes.
Yeah.
We're going to be approaching like a large roundabout there, which has 2 lanes turning right onto the dual carriageway. And remember, we were talking about lanes. When you have anything more than one, you're still keeping to the left. That helps you stay in your NDP position, the normal driving lane position. So we're going to go and have a look at that, and you can do a little warm up on your driving as we're going along. Looks like a bit of a clearer day today. It's a bit better.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's been raining off and on, hasn't it?
Yesterday.
Yeah. So you've been busy, yeah?
Yeah, you work in college and everything.
Yeah, it's good. I'm always busy. I like to stay busy. So here you see the lane coming up on the left, you know what that is?
Yeah.
Can we use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Active.
So it's not active today, yeah? And then remember, the time is displayed there. Just watch out for that driver there. Just go a little bit steady for me. Hazard here, he pulled out completely on us there. Just slow right down. That's it. They're just lovely, innit? They just pull out on the learner right last minute, yeah? Crazy drivers. I think when they see learners, they just think it's because that's a difficult junction for her to get out of.
Yeah.
And they just go for it, you know. So remember, when you get any queues up ahead, leave some spaces, don't be blocking the junctions, etc. Zebra crossings, pedestrian crossings. And often you get caught out in queues like this. Yeah. Just take your time. We're coming up to what kind of area we're coming up to?
To some test kind of place.
It's more of a high street, so there's a lot of activity going on, lots of hazards. You get a lot of pedestrians, car doors opening, etc. So you got the warning triangle signs there, a staggered junction, and it lets you know you got a crossing coming up. I'll say brake a little bit more. So you brake a little bit more there. Brake. Good. If you get confused with what gear you're in, remember it tells you on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what gear you're in.
I'll change it first, but I'll be not stopping.
Oh no. Yeah. First is more for stopping, unless your speed drops quite slow. Just keep slow there though. Because look at the bigger picture ahead of him. There's a big queue up ahead, you see. So you don't want to be rushing behind him because you're thinking about the whole queue. So all you do is you come along a little bit slower and you're giving yourself a bit of time. You know, so take your time, don't rush. There's a big queue in front of him, can you see? So they're not going nowhere. Well done with leaving the space for the pedestrian crossing there. And this is often the case. This is what people get caught out on, you see. I don't know what's going on there with the bed, but I can't really see over this tall car, but there is a queue of few cars, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Absolutely. Yeah.
This bit is always like this. And you see this crossing is a staggered pedestrian crossing, the other one's a little bit further down, so they're 2 separate crossings. So you're watching out for pedestrians, doors opening, people crossing, etc. These are all sort of the most common hazards around here. And then this will take us on to the bigger road, which approaches the dual carriageway. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the cyclist. Just easy on the gas and clutch. Remember, it drives slowly at 5-6 miles per hour if you're just leaving it. If you are off it, the queue is moving slow. That's it, good, well done, moving back into your normal driving lane. I wouldn't pick up too move too much on the green lights because what might happen.
Oh, imagine back to
Yeah, so you're going steady pace really. 10 yards, you're always thinking maybe, and then when you're less than 5 yards, like about there, you wouldn't change. And you can see how many lanes there are there. Do you know what happens with the lanes further up?
Emerging, yeah.
Emerging, so you're going to be doing which check, do you think, which mirror? Good lad, excellent. It's often the lights have these. And then look at the hazards up ahead, the white car on the left. So just take your time, what if he pulls out? This is what you should be thinking about. So you're at the medium pace. Remember we had one pull out earlier.
Yeah.
They don't hesitate in pulling out learners, I can tell you. And then what signs coming up? What's changing in the road there?
Speed.
Okay, going up to a 40. And again, speed limits are not targets, they just make progress. You can make, if it's safe to make progress up to the speed limit, fine. If not, then you're going steady away with the traffic flow, depending on weather conditions, traffic, hazards, etc. Bends in the road, for example, as well. Yeah. Now this road is going to take us towards a dual carriageway.
Yeah.
You've been past that roundabout before. We've gone straight on towards Cottingley.
Yeah.
It only has 2 exits on it, basically, one ahead and one to the right. But for the right exit, which is quite far, because if you think about a roundabout as a clock,
Yeah.
the exit we're leaving at is roughly about 2 or 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we're going to need the right hand lane to turn right and to leave at the second exit. However, in this case, you've got 2 lanes that are going towards the dual carriageway. One of them is a multi-lane, it goes ahead and right.
Yeah.
That keeps you in your normal driving position. And then you got the far right lane, which is the overtake lane. So first we're going to be slowing down, approaching in the right hand lane, because there's only 2 at the moment. So just as you pass the lights, you can slow down, brake, go down to a second gear. And then you're doing your mirror signal there, because it's a long way off. Right signal,
Right.
your right signal, turning right. And then I want you to approach in the middle lane there for me, please. This
Okay.
one here. Then if you go slow, keep the right signal on, please. Turning right, second exit. Go check. Go a little bit steady in this lane. I want you to maintain that lane as you go around. The signal's vital here, because this is a multi-lane, it also goes ahead. And the right signal lets that driver know you're coming over to this side. And then you're leaving with the middle signal left. Excellent. Now you're coming on to the dual carriageway, which is at 50 miles per hour road. That's it. And then steady away, because it's your first time on the dual carriageway. And then you see, by keeping in that lane, we're in our correct normal driving lane, which is this one here. And again, it's not a target. You could be making progress up to it, depending on the traffic flow ahead. Most dual carriageways or bigger roads like this, they're very small turns, and you wouldn't be turning quick. So it'll be very, very slight turn. That's good. We're going to ease off a little bit. That's it. So you're just getting the balance of the actual speed and moving along with the traffic flow. You see how the bends are a little bit gradual. They're gradual long turns. Very slight turn will do the turn, you know. So it's a long turn. So you're looking ahead, focusing ahead. It's good positioning now. And then you see the green signs coming up. They countdown markers for the exit. The first one is saying 150 yards. Each white line represents 50 yards. Then you got 100. And then we're going to actually leave at this exit. So we're leaving at this first exit now. Good. That's good mirror signal. We got the 50 exit yard there sign. And we're going to ease off slightly. Not too close to the curb there. You got plenty of room there, so not too early. You know, you can clip the curb like that. Cancel it. And then your speed starts to reduce. You got the traffic light warning sign coming up. And it drops back to a 30. Just keep a little bit to you. And we're following signs for Bingley. In Bingley, you know, we've come the other way through the town side. This was the dual carriageway coming along. And we're just going to come to a stop there. How did that feel to you?
It's felt alright.
Alright, it's a nice, smooth, long road, isn't it? It's steady away, basically. And we'll be going on that dual carriageway. It's used in the test routes quite often here. And they could be going the opposite direction as well. We could be doing the opposite direction on another lesson, for example. And just take your time. Okay, now further on, I'm going to get you to pull up for me in a safe and convenient place on the left. It may be a bit further because you see the double yellows there. If we get a spot, if we don't, then we can't leave it. Okay, it's fine. Well, you can carry on going towards Lidl. We can go there and we can do our, because we yeah, we can do our forward bay park. Okay. So traffic lights, we're going to be turning right. The routine of the, would you know the routine? Goes mirror signal, goes, that's excellent. We're getting better with the mirrors and things like this now. And then stopping half a car. Just there's okay. Always that much little bit of room is good. If he breaks down, rolls back, you've got a chance, you see. You know, go around them. A lot of drivers tend to park very close to everybody.
Yeah, he's on that.
Yeah, the biker's on that behind us. It's quite normal for normal drivers to do these kind of things. Yeah. So at some point, you know, you might even have to overtake on the dual carriageway if the driver in front was very, very slow. But that'll be something I'll be showing you as we get a bit more practicing on the dual carriageway. But we try and avoid that as much as possible. Most people don't drive slow on there. And again, we wouldn't drive that slow on there if it's safe to do so, because driving slow is not actually being more careful. It could cause problems on roads like that and holds traffic up. So nice flow, you managed that really well actually. Steering was good. A lot of people have issues with staying in the lanes and things like that, and you didn't have that issue, so that was pretty good. Like I said, the more you go on it, the
bypasses more.
Yeah, the easier it gets, you know. Okay, nice and easy, pulling off. And then you got the 20 zone coming up now, the little town centre here. Next lights, we're going to be turning left. Now look at the hazards you got there. So around here is very built up. You got a lot of pedestrians in the road. And you remember this junction when you turn left, what you actually have to do? Look to the right. It's also a give way, so it's traffic lights and a give way. So if that car over there gets in, we're going to have to hold him. He's stuck at the moment. Excellent, well done with that check. And there's a few junctions that are very similar to the left turn ones. They have a light and then they also have a give way. You remember we've been here before, so this is taking you all the way into the car park. We're going to be doing a left and a right. We're going to choose the right car park, which is slightly quieter than the left, although on the weekends it is busy here. Okay, and if you turn left there, and then we're turning right. Remember now, at low speeds in car parks, you're using the clutch more by dipping the clutch more and then going on the brake, because if you went on the brake alone it would stall.
Yeah.
So you keep a bit more to the left. Let's have a look. We'll go a little bit further on. As you can see, it's quite busy here, so we may have to just turn it around.
Is it there?
No, it's very, very busy. Okay, keep to the left for me. And we're just going to pause around here for a minute. If you stop there, yeah, it's between cars. We'll stop there for now, neutral. Okay guys, that's all for now, and stay tuned to see how Awais gets on in his driving, and we're going to be doing a little bit more of the dual carriageway driving. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like that video, hit the like button and subscribe and comment in the box below. Until the next one.